to the session.
And we are live.
What it do? What it do? What it do? Y'all already know.
Sixxcess. JmoneyGibbs.
It's the one and only Jzabel the Truth. We live.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the session. Yeah.
All right. What's up? Yes, y'all. Happy June.
All right.
Hey, that. I'm still trying to figure out where that intro ranks up in my all-time favorite theme songs of all time. What's your favorite theme song of all time?
Besides the Jeffersons?
The Jeffersons is good. Jeffersons is good.
I don't know. I can't think of one.
I would say Family Matters.
Okay.
Prince of Bel-Air, maybe.
Okay.
We showing our age like shit. We got some new Pokemon.
Hey, that ain't no better.
Yeah. So look, happy Juneteenth, world.
Most definitely. Happy Juneteenth.
Now, I want to say we finally got a black holiday, but apparently I told y'all I found out that this has been a holiday for a long time now.
Right. Just not here.
Jzabel, how long you been celebrating Juneteenth?
Well, I still haven't celebrated it as of yet.
Okay.
Partially because I don't really know too much about it.
Okay.
And then also, I think the history that is more important for me to learn is not that history.
I get it.
No.
How long have you celebrated it? You said what? You got your visor?
I said no shade, even though I got on the
How long you been celebrating the bread stack? When was your first
Man.
Juneteenth?
Well, the first time I heard about it was probably like about 4 years ago, before COVID.
Okay.
And then as COVID started going along, of course, we were all in the house. Well, some of us were in the house, some of us was working, but it was a lot of research going on during that time. And, started really, indulging and getting into it, man. I started finding out about this thing. And that's the reason why my black ass is home today. I said, hey, I'm in full effect, baby.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The research of it came to me after my wife bombed me out because I'm like, girl, that's just something from a movie, a TV show, Blackish. I seen it on Blackish.
Okay.
I thought it was just something made up for comedy and sitcoms,
But you've been down to Texas, though, right?
Huh?
You've been down to Texas, though, right?
So I have been down to Texas, yes.
Okay, and you didn't, all them times you didn't hear about it down there?
Nah, because every time I was in Texas, it's always business. Get to your spot, go to the next spot. So I never really mingle with the historians.
Got you.
So
Got you.
no, I thought it was just a TV series, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, I'm happy about it.
Wish I worked in the government so I could have a day off.
Oh yeah, well you could just take that, man.
Yeah. But us rappers, no days off.
Ain't no days off. Yeah, ain't no days off.
So we got an interesting show, huh, Jzabel?
We definitely do. So you guys said that you're not celebrating Juneteenth today.
You said what?
I said you guys said that you're not celebrating Juneteenth.
Oh no, I am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess I've already celebrated the way I celebrate any other holiday, traditionally. The blunt and the pancake. How did you enjoy your Father's Day bread stacker?
Man, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Honestly, I took my black ass to work. That's what I did on my Father's Day. I went to church. You know what I mean? Went to church for a little bit, then I went to work, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing
wrong with that.
I'm gonna grind when the sun don't shine.
They ain't do it like they did on Mother's Day, huh?
Oh man, I mean, no, it was lit. It was just,
Cappy, you went to work. Did you go to work on Mother's
hey,
Day? Did you go to work on Mother's Day?
Mother's Day was a Sunday, right?
Yeah. Same as
I'm
Father's
trying.
Day.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I
Howard.
went to church. Same thing. Went to church. Took, Mom Deuce. Make sure she was good. Make sure she was Gucci and everything. Matter of fact, for Mother's Day, I took them out to what's it, Founding Farmers. I took them out for brunch at Founding Farmers just to get
Founded Farmers. Why that sound like it's some rich place?
it ain't all that, man.
You said
It's all right.
I think it's one.
I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, but I got a nice cooked dinner. I chilled out, played a bunch of 2K. You know what I do. You know how I do. You know,
Okay,
smoke good, chilled out. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. I just told my kids leave me alone most of the
there you
day.
go. You ain't worked the grill, did you?
No, I
Okay,
didn't,
my
man.
man,
I didn't get there any heat except the lighter to
my
light
man,
up my day.
my man.
I
Yeah.
have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Imagine you and your partner are sitting down watching TV. It's Father's Day, you're just chilling in the crib, and your kid comes up and wishes your partner Happy Father's Day, who may be the mother. How would you guys feel?
Uh,
Huh?
yeah, that's like so. Wishing the mom happy Father's Day. On,
Yeah,
on,
you
on,
and the mom are sitting down watching TV on Father's Day, and your kid walks up and looks at your mother and is like, Happy Father's Day, Mom. How would you feel?
I mean, that's wow. I wouldn't even know how to be in that position. I don't know.
That kid is confused.
That kid is confused. Or what's going on in that household, right? I don't know, but it's
What?
weird.
Hold on, let me ask. So you're saying me personally as a guy, I'm sitting down there with my lady, and our kid
Mm-hmm.
walks up to us. Our kid together
Uh-huh.
walks up to us while we're sitting there watching TV and says, "Hey, mom, happy Father's Day." Is that what you saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
How,
He
how,
could,
Uh,
how you guys feel about that? Like, what would be your natural reaction?
I don't know.
I'd be devastated.
I ain't gonna lie.
I
If
think
the
it's some kind
kid,
of joke.
yeah, maybe I think it's a joke too. Cause or unless the kid, or unless me and the kid already still got some type of relationship, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess kids cannot like their fathers, but love their mothers. If you discipline them, tapping into them, and kids got a way of trying to push your buttons as well. So I don't think I would even care. A kid is gonna be a kid. You know, it will all be about the respect factor for me. As long as they leave me alone.
That's interesting. Now, would it make a difference if that was a kid that wasn't with you and your current partner? Like, let's say a kid from a previous relationship. Would
Yeah.
that would that be a difference in how you feel about them saying that?
Now, in that regard, I wouldn't care at all. In that regard, I would think that that's not my son. It's her son, and he's coming to her, telling her Happy Father's Day for being a mother and a father to him. Congratulations, she doing a good job, and that she deserves that. I wouldn't sit there and try to tell him, "Hey, go call your father and tell your father Happy Father's Day too, man." I wouldn't care. I'm with the mom.
I'm saying, okay, hold on.
Okay? So you saying like my kid from a previous relationship
Uh-huh.
says walks up, says Happy Father's Day to his mother.
Yes, and not to you.
Well, okay. That's saying that's gonna tell me some things. It's gonna tell me one that his mother's feeding him some BS. You know what I mean? Especially if you're a full time dad. I know his mother feeding him some BS. And well, hold time out. This is a trick question. I want to say because how I'm there with his mother.
No,
Nah, he's not.
Oh,
You're in another relationship, and he's not telling you Happy Father's Day, but he's telling your baby mother Happy Father's Day. If I'm understanding it correctly,
yeah.
which still, in regards for me, would not matter.
that
You
kid's
know,
confused.
Why
I mean,
would that matter? Like, it wouldn't matter that
It
the
mattered to
kid
me.
doesn't want to wish you Happy father? Like I'm confused because I'm just
But because listen, at the end of the day, right? If I'm not with the mom, then
right.
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do for the child regardless.
Okay.
In that regard.
Facts.
So if he feels like his mom is his superhero because he's there 7 days of the week, 6 days of the week, only sees me every other weekend, okay, big deal, you know. But that's also a testament of the bond that you and that child already have, though, right? A
Mm.
child that like really likes his father, a father that's there for his son and in his son life and active, is not getting that response. Even if he's bad, even if he's not in the picture, he's gonna still get a happy Father's Day if his son or daughter respects him.
Most definitely.
Active. Okay, I'm glad that you went there because should a father that simply pays child support still be wished happy Father's Day? Like, wouldn't that still, is that considered being an active father if you're actively financially contributing to that child's life?
According to the court system.
According to the court system, according to the word itself, child support. If I'm supporting you, you doggone Skippy a happy Father's Day. I mean, you don't have to say it, but it's warranted. I'm making sure them checks there every week, every month, whatever it is. Nah, some of them checks come out weekly.
Yeah.
I know some people that get paid like daily, and every single check they receive, something out of child support comes from it.
Most definitely. I pay child support, so I can tell you. On a weekly job, it's gonna come out every week. On a bi-weekly or first and the 15th, it's gonna come out on that. And on a monthly situation, it's gonna come out on that.
At
That's
the end of the day,
mandatory.
they gonna get their money.
So to those who's out there that pay child support, do you guys look forward to even a thank you or a happy Father's Day from that child, being as though that you're contributing financially to that situation? And if you don't, I don't know about you guys, but out there in the chat, if you guys pay child support but don't really spend time with the kid, could you still consider yourself an active father? And what are you guys
So,
think?
so let me tell you what's hilarious, right? And Brad Stack, I'm gonna let you go right after this, right? But this is what's hilarious to me. I was maybe in my 30s when I found out that there was actually a Father's Day.
Dang.
I had already had 3 kids,
No,
and
how could you
and
not?
I did not know that there was a Father's Day.
How could you not know?
I had a father, so like the like my father was active when he could be, but not active enough to find out when is a day to celebrate fathers,
You didn't
right?
see commercials
And
on
then on top of that, no, that's what I was always arguing with about, right? Where are the Father's Day commercials? Where's the Father's Day promo?
I see it all the time.
Now,
No, I've always seen it all the time. But that's probably because I looked for it, right?
cat, right? Cat. There ain't no Hallmark commercials when it's Father's Day.
There's Home Depot Father's Day sales and stuff
That's a
like that.
setup.
Those are those
That's
are
a setup.
Like Sears used to have like the Father's Day commercials where it's like, they have appliances or tools that go on sale for Father's Day that
right.
you can go and get. I mean, that's just what I remember. Sears, and that was a long time ago. So
So, but
Can
think
I ask
about
a
that though,
question?
right? Think about that though. Go ahead, ask your question, Brad Stacker.
So for Mother's Day, if
you
if
got
we
your
were selling, not let me for Mother's Day, let's say we started selling aprons, spatulas, and frying pans. That was on sale for Mother's Day. You follow? How would you feel?
Right. And put it in at a whole bigger realm, right? Put it in a whole bigger realm. On Mother's Day, they promote things that a kid can buy for their mother.
Most definitely
What
jewelry,
child, what
cake,
child can
all
go
that.
afford a power drill? Or even knows my dad needs a new tool set.
I wouldn't mind a Dremel or something like that. I wouldn't mind that.
I mean,
Yeah, but your kid is not gonna understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like
uh-uh.
when they see get mom a card, get mom flowers, get mom candy. You know what I'm saying? Take mom out, make mom special. But then when it's dad's day, buy him a toolbox. I mean,
Or
that could be
socks.
a regular commercial every day.
Socks.
I
We get.
mean, I guess as a kid, I mean, yeah, socks, a tie, cufflinks. I mean, if he dresses up, the shoes, cologne is always a good one. Deodorant, body
Yeah,
wash for men.
yeah. So like for my for a father like for what the way I grew up getting my father those things was called commissary.
So, what would be the ideal gift for a father for Father's Day? Because I asked somebody this, and he was like, "Oh, well, I'm just simple, just fun with my kids." Outside of town with your kids, what would be like, because y'all complain all the time, okay? And I'm sick of hearing it. I'm sick of hearing the
I tell
complaints.
you what I want.
Well, we
I
don't
tell you what I want.
all the commercials y'all have and blah blah blah. So what the hell do men want for Father's Day? Y'all please tell me.
I tell you. A matter of fact, you could do some Cartier commercials. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I love that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Some Rolly or something like that. Some commercials like that. Yeah, we like stuff like that. We like
I,
jewelry too.
I mean, like
Cuban link.
what's weird about wanting the same thing that a mom wants? If they promote, go to the jewelry store, get your
Hey,
mom a cool necklace, get your dad a cool chain, get your dad a bracelet.
there
I
you
don't
go.
care.
They do have watch sales at JC Penney, Macy's, stuff like that. I don't know about Rolex and stuff like that, but I mean they have. Well, I don't know for Father's Day.
Nah, Father's Day come in like a thief in the night.
Boom. There you go. And we on the naughty list
Fa-
already.
You know what Father's Day is treated like? Yum Kipper.
Hey, whoa.
What?
That's harsh.
I gotta say
That's
it. I mean,
harsh.
we know it
That's harsh.
today, and the
That's
only thing
harsh.
about it is people just disavailable. But really, come on now. And like I think probably girls probably take me on a vacation to Spain.
Okay. All right, ladies, if you out there, okay, the man is talking now. Okay, vacation to Spain. We
Vacation
Listen,
is
got
nice.
another Rolex in here. So, okay, ladies, say
don't no man want to go on no vacation to Spain on Father's Day.
the men are talking. Why not?
Father's
Hey, oh, whoa. Hey, you been to Spain? I'm with my man on that.
You don't want to go to Spain on Father's Day.
Yes, sir.
You may want to be in Spain on Father's Day, but do you want to go to Spain on Father's Day?
I want to already be there on Father's Day.
A
Yeah.
car.
I don't want to be
Now,
traveling.
now,
I want to
now
be there.
this I can subscribe to. Buy me a car.
Okay,
That's what I'm.
I'm here
Hey,
for it. I'm here for
I
it.
can subscribe to that.
I like Dougie. Yeah, I like that.
I like Doug. I wish I was his father.
Hey,
Not
right.
gonna lie. Hell out of here. But his kids in trouble.
Oh man.
His kids in trouble.
Back to the vacation to Spain. If your lady was to get you a vacation, right? Would you want it to be a couple's trip or would you want it to be a fellas trip? Like if she was to say, you was like, I want a vacation. Would you just want the ticket to be able to plan it and go with whoever you want, or would you want it to be more time with her?
But you see what you just did there? I hate to do this to you, but you see what you just did there?
What I
With,
do?
fa-
What I
with,
do?
fa- with Father's Day, you assumed the question was asked, would you want to go as a couple or go by yourself?
Oh, send me by myself.
With your guy friends?
Now, of course, I would want to go as a couple because the next day is not Father's Day, right? But the reality of it is, they wouldn't ask a mother that question. It's just a mother's thing. Mothers, are not,
You
mothers,
just
are not,
talk in a circle. Answer the question. If you was gifted a trip, would you want it to be like a vacation? Which is vacation means time away from everything that you have to do on a daily, right? So
right?
if you was given tickets on a vacation or a ticket on a vacation, would you want it to be peaceful with the guys running amok in a different city, or would you want the gift to be a vacation for more time with the person that gifted you the vacation?
If I'm single, I want a trip with my bros. If I have a girl, I want the trip with my girl. I mean, I don't see like I don't I listen. I understand when people ask for a break. When couples ask for a break that have kids, they want a break from the kids, right?
Women don't. So married women don't go on girls trips.
I mean,
That's a recipe for disaster right there.
see the thing
I
is,
wouldn't
that's
do
like he
that.
said, that is a recipe for disaster. Because who's she going on the girl trip with? Single friends or married friends?
Maybe married friends. So why couldn't a guy go on a vacation with his married? Because most couples are friends with other couples,
Correct,
right?
correct.
So
But
what's wrong with that?
guys are wired differently. Guys are wired differently than women. Women married a group of wow, a group of married men on a trip is very boring.
You think so?
Oh man, I've tried it. All friends in a relationship, that shit's boring. Nobody know what to do. You just end up spending money to do exactly what you was doing at home,
Mm.
smoking and playing the game for free.
Uh, but it's a lot. I mean, I think guys trips with married men would be fun because you're outside of cheating. You're free to do whatever you want to do. That's
Yeah,
jet skis, four wheelers, if you like that type
but
of.
you can do that with your girl. But it's the one key thing that you want to do after you've done all those things.
Go home to your girl. That's
Exactly. Exactly.
are you safe over there? Blink twice if you need us to
And a
help.
guy and a guy and a guy and I just can't be around a bunch of guys for 4 days, 3 days.
Change the
I
topic.
I can't be around a bunch of guys for 4 days straight. I can't.
Okay.
Two
I'm doing
days, two
that.
days max. 2 days
Yeah,
max. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But even when I go on the road and stuff like that, like and I'm supposed to be there 4 days, I always drive back early. I always drive back early. Always. Like all my mans and them hate me for that because we always try to go out of town, 3 day weekends, 4 day weekends. I'm always the type of nigga 2 days, 2 days in. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go ahead and turn around, fellas.
The next day.
I don't go. I drove all the way to Orlando from DC and just was like, yeah, I gotta go, guys.
So I thought this was a very interesting post. We're gonna go ahead and get on into the next topic.
Mm.
Uncle Russ has been going through it. So what
I
was it?
like it.
Yesterday, one of his daughters posted Happy Father's Day and posted Comorally Simmons. A few hours later, Uncle Rush, shall I say, says, stop telling fathers they should have fought harder to see their children and start asking mothers why they had to fight at all.
Hmm.
What do you guys think about this?
It's my. Can I get an amen for
Hey,
Uncle
look,
Rich? I mean Uncle Russ
you get an
because
amen
he's
and a
rich.
salute. An amen and a salute.
I've been saying this to you for a couple weeks now, though, Jezebel.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm getting tired. I don't like the narratives that's put on these fathers. It ain't fair because like I honestly believe this, and I only speak from personal experiences. But a woman knows that she's not going to be with a man before she has a kid by that man
How you know? What makes you think that?
because the man usually is showing her all the signs that he's not going to be with her.
For
Mm.
example,
For example, having another chick. For example, not talking to her when only he wants some. For example, I can go on and on, but ladies have to understand something. Just because a man is having sex with you, don't mean he wants a baby with you, and just because you have a baby, don't mean that you and that man gonna be together. Newsflash: that's why child support agency exists because they understand. The government understood that people just because they want to have sex with you, don't mean they want a baby with you.
That's going into a whole different topic right there, boy.
that's real harsh. So during hot steamy sex on a drunken night
Mm-hmm.
when he says, "You want this baby?" and she says, "Give it to me."
Mm-hmm. Now listen, but guess what? The key word that you said, the key word you said is a drunken night, right?
Not in your right
If
mind.
I get in my car and I kill somebody in a drunken night, I have to live with vehicular homicide all my life.
Wow.
You feel
That-
me? Like you making mistakes drunk. That's a mistake. There's a reason why you can't drink and drive. There's a reason. If you can't even handle a car, you're not even shouldn't be making a decision to have a fucking family when you drunk.
so no drinking and having sex, basically.
Hell no. And as a matter of fact, that shit should be on the goddamn questionnaire. Like, were we drunk when this baby was conceived? We possibly should be thinking about going to one of the states that don't, participate in the, Wade thing. Because I'm not gonna sit up here and hold y'all. A lot of people keep on asking like these fathers like this deadbeat question, like we asked a couple weeks ago, and what makes a bad father and stuff like that. Well, who pays the who gives the title? Who makes that narrative up? Have you ever heard a bad father say I'm a bad father besides liar liar when he was fucking under a spell that his son put him on? Did you hear any father say I'm a bad father? There's always some mother
I
spewing that
have.
rhetoric.
Nah, I have. Cause
You've heard some?
yeah.
You've heard some
And
or one.
I've heard it's only maybe been like maybe one or two. It's been quite. It's very rare, but and we dealing with an accountability factor because like you got to understand that some people may not want to perceive themselves in a certain light. So for those who are actually truthful to themselves and know, hey, well, you know what, I'm a piece of shit. I don't financially support my kid. I don't go see this little bastard. I don't do nothing. You know what I
Right.
mean? I'm matter of fact, I'm out here taking care of somebody else's kid. You know what I mean? Shacking
Right.
up and living good. Yeah, you a piece of shit right there.
No,
And
I'm not. I'm a question. I'm not going. I'm not going to do that. I'm not. I can't. Why? You know why I can't do that? Because you're talking about the alternative,
okay.
right? I mean, being with a child's mother is contingent on the child's mother being able to be with.
Well, yeah, but that don't mean okay. Like for instance, all right, look, I'm gonna talk about myself. All right,
Right.
me and my ex-wife divorced, went through a divorce, messy shit. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. She got custody. I got every other weekend and some time during the summers. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I went and did what I had to do. She started complaining because I would go and see my kids all the time. You know what I mean? I would go
Okay.
pick them up from school and everything during the times I wasn't, it wasn't my visitation time. So I was
Mm-hmm.
going above and beyond my duty because, hey, they still my kids.
Correct.
Regardless of what's going on with me and her, fuck her. You know what I mean? Regardless, those still my kids. That's my seed. You know what I mean? That's so
Correct.
I wanna put the best in them as possible. I want to invest in them. That's my biggest investment right there. So regardless of what's going on with her, as a man, I gotta make sure that they getting what they need. It's plenty of times that she done got money or whatever and did X, Y, and Z with it, and my son may still call me or my daughter may still call me. I got a bone to pick with her later, but during that time, hey, I can't think about that. I got to do X, Y, and Z.
Right.
So that's that responsibility and accountability that you got to have because like regardless of the situation, I decided to bust that nut. You know what I mean? I decided to do that, and she got pregnant. Regardless of
While
the
y'all were
decision,
married,
huh?
while y'all were married, she got pregnant.
Well, I'm just saying, either or because my first child we weren't, wasn't what we weren't married. My
Correct.
first child, but the other ones, yeah. So, you know,
When you're married, it's expected to have children unless y'all
huh?
want them. I said, when you're married, isn't it expected to have children as opposed
Correct.
to, like
In a way.
Yeah, but my first child was before marriage.
Right.
So, and still, matter of fact, we wasn't even together when I found out she was pregnant. But I
Right.
still took care. Hey, that's my daughter. I'm gonna make sure she good. I'm gonna
Okay.
do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Because like, what I don't want is another Bama coming in there trying to play part-time daddy, whatever like that, only because he getting some cheeks or for whatever reason. And then you got some weirdos out here too. So,
Right,
I'm
you
looking at
had a daughter, so it was a different psychological barrier.
yeah.
I 100% get it. My first child was a boy, and I was not with my baby mother, and I told her when she told me she was pregnant that I wasn't going to be with her. And even when she thought that I was going to be with her, I had to keep reiterating that we're never going to be together. So the reality of it is, yes, I was on child support, but it became something where people say like taking care of your child or being active in the child's life. And why I say that it has to be it has to be a two-way street on that, because when this child is born, they are given to the mother.
Mm-hmm.
If you go through a legal situation, if you say to a court, yeah, me and the mom, we can't work out, they're going to automatically assume, unless you threw that mother out somewhere on the street and you started the proceedings, right? They're going to assume that this child is with the mother. And the crazy thing is, like, I hear a lot of people say you got to fight for that shit, right? But I'm like, a man shouldn't have to prove that a mother is unfit to see his child.
Well, the court system's kind of biased on that. And I'm
Well,
gonna
the
tell you,
thing is, it's no argument. It's no argument who fault it is. It's just the fact that it is.
She's the one that carried the baby for 9 months and safely brought it here. So why should she have to prove anything else? The man
well, I'm gonna say this.
Nah, a man can
Um,
automatically just go and procreate with someone that wants to make his life easy. Someone that wants to work with him and build. I mean, like, again, that's why the agency is in place, because it understands that not every relationship is going to work, but
can
somebody has to take care of the child financially.
can I say something? Because it's a flip side to this. And the flip side to this is that there are a lot of predatory women out there as well. So if you got a guy that's pretty much he got a good job or a good career, whatever he's about his business, they looking at dollar signs most time when they look at these dudes, because they know if they get pregnant by this guy, okay, I'm set for life.
Yep.
Well, at least for 18 years. So it's a go ahead.
It's interesting you said that, because I wonder what happens after 18.
I believe that more women have babies once they understand the financial benefits of it.
So when Russell Simmons' daughter came to defense of her sister Meg after social media went away, when they saw her post her mom for Father's Day, of course, everyone adores Uncle Rush outside of his SA allegations. But let's hear. Now, one thing, you know what? Let me just, before I give my grievance, let me just go ahead.
He sent her in the middle of the night to take her some papers to sign away her inheritance or whatever. And then she was like, should I be signing this? And I was like, what? He sends people to threaten her. And Ming is a calm person. No, please stop with the bullshit about I hope you find peace and privacy, and this is venting. I have been dealing with this my whole life. This is not new. It's not new drama. I already live in the drama, so now I'm just sharing. This is not, there's no therapy you can go to with someone who weaponizes the fact that you don't want to go public, right? Because when he posts something and then I don't respond, because I'm like, I don't want to have drama. And so he's been weaponizing that we don't want to have drama. I'm not I care about my family. I don't like to have this out there. But he uses that against you. Well, what are you going to do about it? You're not going to say something. So now I'm saying something. And if you're going to say one more thing about you should be in private in therapy, get off, please. Because I'm telling you, he uses that against me and I'm not going to have it. And my sister and my mother, and I'm not going to have it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to spin the whole narrative about, oh, your mom turned you against me. I am very independent minded. You can ask my mom. She has an issue with me every day since I was 4. I want to cut my hair. I want to move out. I want to do this. And she's like, we negotiate all the time. I'm not the type to like, whatever you say, mommy. I'm like kind of an independent individual in that way. She would know. She raised me. It was a lot of work. So he's going to say, she's not with me. I'm in New York. Like I said, staying with a friend because he will not even give me $100 for rent, which is fine. I'm saving. But like all that money you're crying, he doesn't give me $1. Not that you need it, you know. People work. People are 18, 20. They don't have parental support. My mom supports me.
There it is. Got her.
But that's all I really have to say, I guess. I think I covered all the points. It's been many years, so don't tell me this is just drama that just started. I've been living in it. It's been terribly directed at the children. It's not like I could just stay out of it. We tried. I would be in school, living, happy Father's Day, happy Mother's Day, and my mom, if I asked a question, she'd be like, this is not your concern.
Right.
But anytime I allowed him into my life, even to have lunch, he would start yelling about tell your mom to do that. And I was like, I can't, what? Cursing, saying terrible words. If you don't agree with him immediately, it's immediately cursed out, foul things. Like, if you don't immediately say, oh my God, I hate my mother too, like, you're in trouble. So don't tell me this just started. I don't really care if I seem crazy because I know that I'm not. And like I said, I will release every email. I'll release my entire WhatsApp log because I have behaved as well as I could have at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have behaved as well as I could. Please give me some space. I don't want to talk about that. Well, I don't want to hear you say about my mom. Could you please stop? Please don't call my friends. Please don't call my boyfriend. Please don't call my friends at school. Please don't DM my friends at school on Instagram to harass me. Please don't threaten my job. Please don't send people to threaten my sister. I have done the best I possibly could. And I mean that. On my own. It's not, because he and my mom have had disagreements. I'm not involved in them. But he forces me to be involved. Even now, he'll say, I didn't want drama. I have texts of him saying, go on live. No one will believe you. Do it. Go ahead. Nobody cares. Fine. Let's go then. Go on live. See if anyone believes you. I'm Russell Simmons. See who believes you. So, you know.
Well, hey, Russell told her, because I don't believe her. But you know what? This could easily be me one day, so I gotta tread lightly.
Man, it's a lot with that. It's she did kind of snitch on herself, you know what I mean, and tell what the real underlying issue is. But I mean, you know,
I need that rent money. And I don't understand. Listen, this is what I don't understand. Like, you posted Happy Father's Day to your mother. Your mother's your hero. You say you sided with your mother in her court case. Why are you asking your father for anything additional?
Well, okay. It's a couple of different scenarios in that situation. It could be that because of his career that he wasn't physically there. So sometimes it's that void, you know, filling that void. It's like, hey, you know, I need you, or, you know, I have a need, you know, here's a time for you to actually provide that need.
Yeah.
And you know, that's a certain aspect of that. And I'm not gonna sit there and act like, okay, that the mom is the 1000% bad guy, because we actually really don't know all the intricate details of it and what actually was going on in that situation. Correct. Now, as far as airing out, you know, dirty laundry, you know, you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You certain things you just don't do Especially if you're saying that, well, I'm a private person and I don't do this, and they're saying, well, you're not going to do anything about it. So you're saying, well, this is me doing something about it, and you're
Yep.
complaining because at the end of the day, hey, I need help with my rent, or you're not,
Exactly.
or you're not taking care of me, or now that I'm grown and I'm independent, and
Yep.
which is which okay, I have nothing wrong with being independent, but what I do have a problem with is parents raising kids to feel like, hey, we're on an equal playing field and you're a child. I got a problem with that.
Bruh. Bruh. 100%, bruh. And like I'm responding to text messages now. Like if I had to be honest with the whole situation, like you're grown. You're grown.
Hey,
Even if I'm
was this the
acting,
one that was on the porno?
I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know.
But
Wow.
so
Well,
their sister is the one that posted the happy Father's Day to the mother, and this sister is just defending her. So she posts a clip of her FaceTime with him, and apparently he's saying he's broke or something. Her mother has all the money, but so she said this is not someone who will accept help. This is just one screen recording. Sorry, I don't always remember to press record when he calls my friends, my boyfriend, anyone to get a chance to threaten me and curse and go crazy.
I mean, honestly, I don't care what they going through, right? Because those are freaking problems between the mother and the father. And if I don't think there is anything other than, listen, if she took me for half, more than half, less than half, if she took anything from me and still required me by law to pay you until you reached a certain age, when I'm done, since you made it like a sentence, I'm free.
I did my time.
I did my time. You can't come back. No backseats. No backseats. And if your mom is your hero and your mom is the one that you wish a happy Father's Day, then maybe you should be talking to your mom and not your dad. Because obviously the relationship is severed. And you're trying to expose them as what? Not as a bad dad. Because all we see is a grown ass woman who has made it. And I hear she has a college degree. Well, you made it off a lot better than a lot of other people whose fathers and mamas didn't work out.
Well, she said not that I need it. So
You stayed at a friend's house because you need it. Don't get bougie, bad at bougie. Don't get bad at bougie. She left off bad at bougie. She was left off bad at bougie. She don't got a bar on that. She don't get to act like that.
nah.
So she shares what appears to be text messages between her and her dad. And it starts, she's just like, just why? I'm out here praying for you and hoping everything goes well. And you call my mother a piece of shit. And he's like, neutral my ass. I don't even appear in your media or your mother. Hold on. And your mother has stolen my money and the love of my kids as she promised. She is shit. She is shit. She actually is. I don't know.
Listen, hey, y'all, don't ask me no questions about my being.
I don't know. This is crazy. So she I don't know what she hopes to gain from here.
Well, she's definitely losing any line of communication now. Would you communicate with someone that does this?
Hell no.
I have boundaries. $250 million of my money is obviously mine. Obviously. Last time I'm saying that. I just thought you were busy and traveling or whatever. And I saw his number under Aoki's boyfriend. Don't respond. He really can't understand your mother. Neither can you. It's okay. Punish me. You aren't stupid. Stop it. At some point, you know the truth. Okay.
He sound like a piss. He sound like a father who's had it up to here with these motherfuckers. I don't blame him. Hey, Uncle Russ, you fight the good fight, and like you told her, your people have your back. She's not some baby walking around barefoot, just learning how to talk, complaining, goo goo, gaga. I think America would hate you for that. She's a grown, highly educated black woman that I'm sure, 100,000% that you played a major part in that upbringing. And look, where else can we go? What else can you do?
Well, I
Can't
know.
please everybody. I think
Oh
here in the
no!
comments they say her and 50 Cent son need to go out. They definitely need to support.
Wow.
Because they both scorn electronic
I mean,
exposure.
listen, all kids on the outside looking in are gonna be mad, but they had a chance to choose too. Kids, kids, you gotta understand. I know y'all gonna hate me for this, but kids, you got a chance to choose. You don't have to stay with your mama because she said so. If you want to go stay with your daddy, stay with your daddy.
Well, let's hear what Kimura had to say because she definitely responded and tried to take up for her
Oh,
kids.
we're gonna hear from the thief, the alleged thief. Okay.
Feel about this.
Transparent in the fact that, in the sense that, you know, again, people know me. You guys know me. Some of you have never met me. You've grown up with me. You've seen my shows. You see my work. You wear my clothes.
I don't.
Others of you know me. You know my kids. You know my exes. You know the dads. A lot of people here know both of us. You know, and they know he's wrong. All the friends that this is wrong, crazy, but they still support him. I feel like it's one of those things. He's just like a bigger than life kind of, you know, powerhouse. And so he just kind of turns and manipulates the press and people and to believe, you know, anything like you, like gaslighting, you know, like that didn't happen. I didn't do that to you. I didn't do those things to you. I didn't, you know, you're imagining things. How many countless women have said this?
Here we go.
Have been told this, I should say, or would very transparent in the fact that, in the sense,
Who
say this to you,
Oh, come on,
myself
man.
and
Where my
my
violin?
2 girls who are adults included. You know, you guys didn't just start to see my kids. We didn't just go through a divorce. We went through this divorce, I don't know, 20 years ago. 20 some odd years ago. So this is not a situation, again, you can get receipts, you can go see where they say like, oh, kids been brainwashed, but we've been fine up until these past several years. So, you know, what happened? All of a sudden now the kids are brainwashed. All of a sudden now these young women who are grown women are babies. You know, they have their own relationship with you. You have your own not existent relationship with them. I'm just asking that you please leave us alone. You know, I've tried to go to lawyers and get help. I've tried to show all the crazy texts I've had to block. Like, you do crazy shit, like send flowers to yourself and take a would say this to you. Sure, and send, post it on the gram and tell everybody I sent you flowers. Again, I have receipts of all of this. I have receipts from your office saying that you sent flowers to yourself without my permission. I have all of this. You guys have never seen it because it just doesn't warrant, you know, it doesn't rise to that occasion. I mind my own business. Please don't attack my children. They've been through so much. Don't attack my family, which is supposed to be your family too. Don't do that because you're at rock bottom. I don't know. Hypothetically, you're at rock bottom. You've hit the bottom.
She said somebody hit the rock bottom.
Grasping at straws. I don't know if this is a money grab.
He
I don't
said
really
he
know
broke.
what this is. I think it's probably all of the above. I have to say, I think, and allegedly, and all these things, just so I can be, you know, right in saying like my feelings and how I feel, what I think.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, and post it on the gram and tell everybody I sent you. But I met this person when I was
Here we
in
go.
high school in St. Louis, Missouri.
Protect
I was
yourself.
modeling. I was 16 years old. Like,
Oh shit!
I've known you, and everybody knows. Again, that's documented. You can see. I believe I was maybe a sophomore. I know it was
Trying to make
before
him out to
junior
be a
prom
creep,
and
y'all.
senior prom because I went to both of those proms alone with my friends when I was dating them. So it was definitely long before junior and senior prom. I think it was around sophomore year of high school. And again, everybody knows this in my life. You know, I was walking around, they see me. The point of it is I've known you a long time and I've seen lots of stuff and I just choose to not go there. Lots of things that I could say over
She's going there.
the time.
She's going there,
You know,
y'all.
I'm typically the one that he and others would call to have their back, right? I'm the one that they would call to solidify everything, to validate everything. If you always look, whenever they get into trouble, they always want to hop up on the live and do a half screen with me. Again, this was years ago because we don't speak now. But, you know, I'm always the one that kind of puts out the fire. I'm also the one that always runs to the defense of all my friends. So if you see any other women, certainly women that I've come up with, certainly women that are mothers of my other of my kids that I love, I come to their defense. So if they're down and out or something's wrong, yeah, you're always going to see Kimora, big mouth me, running up to the gate, running up to help. And you know why? It's because I feel like I'm the one that can't be bowled over. Some of these other people can be bowled over. A lot of my women over the time.
What is she talking about?
You know, women, you know, friends and other moms, they've gone through things. I've lost
I
friends
say
of
she
mine
doesn't sound at all like
who
I
have
thought she
passed on.
sounded.
You know, I've been through a lot. And I've seen where women a lot of times just don't get their just due. They don't get support.
Oh, blah.
You're just due.
I get it.
They don't have anything to show for their life and their contributions because they depended on a man. I am not that. I'm one of the few. I'm one of the few. And there's
That
women
wouldn't have nothing if it wasn't for him. So, girl.
Wow.
Ah,
Well,
tattoo tears, huh?
huh. I cried
So,
2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it.
how
Let's
you
take it to
guys
the
feel
stage.
about that?
Come on. Come
Ooh.
on. Come on.
So, you know
Well,
what? You know what bothered me is now she wants to out that she was 16 when she started messing with him and knowing that he's already under these allegations, and that's just going to light the fire of social media and all of the Me Too women to go after him. I thought that was a cheap shot.
She threw a lot of shots. A lot of shots. A lot of shots. I just like how, you know, I mean, she's a pretty good actor though. She's a pretty good actor. You know?
Actress. But
Actress. Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not gonna
sorry,
lie to
actress.
y'all.
She's
I'm
a
not
pretty
gonna
good
lie to
actress.
y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When we were asking what do guys want for Father's Day, I was gonna say flowers. So I was glad to hear that Uncle Russ is sending himself flowers because that that lets me know that it's not weird.
Oh,
Because I
hold
was gonna say the flowers.
up.
Now, no, well, no, I'm breaking down everything she said. Now, if Uncle Russ is in fact sending himself flowers and saying they from her, that's weird.
that's,
Um,
that's real weird.
no, that's weird. That's weird. I mean, come on, bro. Come
Oh
on, bro.
man.
And somebody sent Uncle Russ some flowers. I mean, he obviously likes flowers. But let's dive into the fact that she did try to say, "You met me when I was in a sophomore in high school." Oh my God. Trying to throw that other man under the bus. Then to go and say, I put out all your fires. Oh. But listen. I don't know what Russell Simmons is actually saying or doing, but that is his ex-wife.
Yeah.
So if he's still in the frame of mind where I don't think any man is wrong for wanting to get back his girl. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think any man is wrong for wanting to get back his family. But I do think there's a time and a place where it has to come to an understanding that you lost. You're done. Move on, my boy. Let it go.
I
Let
mean,
let it
shit.
go like the Frozen song.
Facts. But why go back? Why would you want to go back? I mean, she done already took half.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's one reason why you want to go back. You know she got it.
she ain't gonna do them, but take another half.
I mean, shit. What has she gonna take? She can't take it all. Fuck it. And then listen, if she talking about she know your secrets, she like I put out all your fires. Do you really want to
Sound like blackmail to me.
Y'all
sound like extortion? So listen, black extortion coming up to me.
I was say, is that a shakedown?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Woo. Make sure we use the word allegedly.
Allegedly.
I learned something
Oh man.
in that 2 minute. I learned something. I'll tell you what. Allegedly.
If you want to express how you feel, yeah, allegedly, okay.
But you know, she said everyone knows all my exes. If she couldn't have been with this man since she was a senior in high school, talk about everyone knows all my exes.
She's talking about everyone after him, the men whose money didn't amount to his, which is probably why she's still. I don't know what they got going on, but I just find it ironic.
What happened to the dude from Give Us Free?
I don't know. They divorced and then she got with somebody else after that and had a baby, I think.
Dang.
Bruh, give
I
us
wanna hear
free.
You know who I'm talking about. I'm a star.
Yeah, the dude,
I'm a star. Oh, I know you talking about. Was it Digimon?
Yeah. Something like that.
I mean, you know how it is, man. I do believe that more so in Hollywood, guys are using these women to get to where they need to get. It's like Pete Davidson. I did not know this person was a real person until he dated Kardashian.
are you
And now I can't stop seeing Pete Davidson anywhere.
Wow.
really?
Man, this dude is everywhere. Got his own TV show on Hulu, Peacock, Taco Bell commercials.
I
I'm
like
just
it though.
He was booming before that though.
Yeah,
He was
come
booming.
on.
Yeah. He
He
was.
somebody said he was on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, he was booming before. That's why she got with him.
What else was he doing before that?
Think of what?
Go ahead. I'll wait.
Some movie or something. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
He popular though.
Go ahead, yeah. Go ahead. That nigga was just working at Saturday Night Live before Kim Kardashian.
Hey,
I mean, he was
After Kim Kardashian post Kim Kardashian production was nice. Most of these, this is like Jay-Z elevated when he got with Beyonce.
whoa.
Go ahead,
Go ahead, bro.
go ahead.
Nah.
I mean, we already know he made his best music once he got with Kanye, but he made his best decisions once he got with Beyonce. You know what? This next title is amazing.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Because let's talk about it. Suki is not a victim is the headline of this next segment. Now I'm gonna have to pass the torch to our experienced female analyst on the panel. Jzabel the Truth, who all her life has been a female except for 3 days she tried to be a man. And in all your years as a woman, have you ever been put in that type of position?
Similar situations, but before we talk about me, anybody who knows me know that I'm a huge fan of Suki Suki with the good coochie. Okay, I'm a huge
Alleged now.
alleged. How dare you? But I gotta call things how I see it. So I'm happy at how things eventually turned out, because in the beginning I was kind of like, you know what? I think she's going to ride this victim role out, but I don't think she did. I think she pretty much just put a stop to social media going array. I don't know. I feel like let's just watch the video.
You know me, like honestly, let's watch the video and then I'll tell y'all how I feel. And yeah, no, I'm gonna keep it real.
All right, so let's
The right one, nigga. Tattoo. I need to kiss the tattoo. I know I can see some neck trip right there before.
Oh my God. So this is the video before. That's the video before he, I guess.
Went in for the power. You got the other video of the power?
Yeah.
When he went in with power?
You said when he went in with power.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we all watched Hitch, and Hitch was very specific on the 90-10 rule. Very specific. Very.
Damn, you going there?
Very.
Okay. Oh my.
Oh!
That just sound like assault. Ugh.
Now, fellas.
Then to get that disgusting dap at the end of it was the worst.
You going to jail, buddy?
Let me leave that up.
You going to jail, buddy?
I'm not gonna hold you. Like, this is what I want to ask YK Osiris. Are you even listening to the music that's dropping these days? Did you hear her last song? She was eating the nigga ass. Eating the nigga ass. Eating the nigga ass, and you went in for the kiss. Are you serious?
Dude, boy.
Are you serious, YK?
That's a nasty boy. Hey,
wow.
Hey, whose ass was she imitating that she was eating?
He don't even know.
Drewski.
He don't even know whose ass she was really. But he don't even know whose ass she was really eating.
Oh man,
when she wrote that song.
Okay, so as far as I'm gonna play the video again, but to me as a female, like I'm trying to understand why she didn't push him away, like forcefully push him away. Like she could have just put the mic in the other hand, it's like, hold on, back up.
Let me answer that.
Her head, like, why would you, if you know he's still standing there, why would you even turn around and be like, what you doing, so he could kiss you again, as opposed to like, move, yeah, like, move, you know, like, back up. It would have had the same effect as it had right now, but right now it's kind of like she's like, I don't know. As a female, I just don't feel like she was forceful enough in pushing him off.
No, listen, I totally understand what you're saying. You are speaking 100% if you're speaking about the real world.
Facts.
You feel me? You can't, like, at that point, she's still in entertainment role.
She's in character mode. Yep.
Sukiyana. Yep. Like, she can't break that. So, if she would have done that, it would have looked way different to how everything was going on. And the fact is, I don't think that she would have even responded if America wouldn't have responded to her defense. Right? Because I think that she really did feel violated, especially when he went in for the second one. Yeah. I think the first one, it was like, okay, I can, but the second one was just way more aggressive. So like you got and you don't know what type of, and her reaction to it was based on the environment that she was in. I believe that if it was another female on that panel, she would have been more like, whoa, more abrasive. But she around all men, and all of these men that she around, you got Lil Duval and I can't Funny Marco and somebody else up there, but ain't none of these men gonna come to her defense. She just trying to get it over and get this guy out of there. Hopefully someone else. She was hoping that one of the men stepped up and was like, chill out, bro. Calm down, hound dog. Calm down. That boy was in heat.
Man, that's...
But also when I saw that though, right? I am with you on the title here. Suki is not a victim. However, I am on the flip side of the coin of conspiracy. I mean, why not have Drake's lapdog be the one who gets you going viral right now after a wild song?
Wow.
You
Why
said
not?
why not have what now?
Drake's lapdog be the one that can be your way to get you some more unnotarized fame and talk about you and keep you going up real quick. And everybody loves a victim. America loves a victim, especially a female one.
Now
I smell a platinum record.
I don't know. I'm iffy about that joint.
before I read that tweet or whatever, I do want to say this. Now, as a female, I can understand Suki not wanting to react in a certain manner because it could, it could have hurt maybe potential business or, made people look at her a certain type of way. It's very unfortunate that she did have to go through that because I think what women need to be careful with, and I'm all for sexual liberation. Definitely appreciate Amber and her slut walk because this speaks to what Amber Rose was trying to put out there. Like, let me be sexually liberating. Let me do whatever I want to do. And you as a man should not, you as anybody, should not want to touch me, should not touch me or violate me in any manner. So I do want to give kudos to Amber Rose for at least trying to bring attention to this.
Yeah, but think about it, like I look at it like this in the entertainment business. The persona. Look at what happened. Remember what happened to Kevin Gates? You're not in a position where you could defend yourself against fans or people wanting to live up to the hype. Like they expect you to pay for that with like security, bodyguards, and stuff like that, because you're not able to protect yourself. That woman was totally violating Kevin Gates, and he kicked her, and he did some time in jail for it. So I mean, like it's not just for women. Men are sexualized all the time, getting their chest rubbed and shit like that, just walking through because they want to perform with their shirt on. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of awareness that needs to be brought to the over sexualization and exploitation that happens to a lot of artists that have to portray a certain role to do what they do.
Okay, understandable. I still want to touch on just her being a female and going through this because in
Correct.
real life, this type of stuff happens all the time.
Yep.
And what I will say is it's dangerous.
Yep. Yep.
Let's talk to the young girls. You can't move like Suki out here in these streets and expect the same courtesy as men in the industry. Like it's even more raw and more dangerous out here in these streets.
Yeah.
As
And
far
think about it. Think about it though, right? The same way every rapper has to prove his lyrics or her lyrics.
Mhm.
They get tested.
And I don't think this would have happened if she was still with Bill, though.
Of course not.
Another thing
Of course
is
not.
in the music industry, that's why you see a lot of women. Sometimes they try to stay booed up because, especially if you're sexualizing yourself, like men are always going to try you. They're always going to take that opportunity. So,
Let me ask y'all. Can I ask y'all a question? A quick
mhm.
question. All right. So my question to y'all is, if a person takes the coochie from a prostitute, is it still rape?
Yes,
Yes, especially if you don't pay her, bro.
yep.
Okay.
That's
So
crazy.
They usually do it because they don't want to pay.
all right. So a prostitute basically over sexualizes themselves. They basically, that they're portraying that they're they want sex, but they want money for it. They
Correct.
give you sex for money.
Correct.
Okay. This is the same scenario in this situation. So the fact that he came up and basically physically assaulted her. I mean,
Mm.
it was an unwanted touch. No matter how you dice it, her reaction was probably the best. It her reaction was Will Smith slapping Chris Rock in the face. You follow what I'm saying? But she has another way to go about it now. She can go ahead and go, hey, I didn't like that. That was an unwanted touch. I can go to the, to the court system, the magistrate, whatever, and file these restraining orders and assault charges and
Right.
stuff like that.
Right.
So, but it was an unwanted touch. He made the decision to go ahead and do that. And it looked like, it wasn't the right decision. I mean, it was wrong. So to me, I mean, she is a victim. To me, she is a victim. She's a victim of assault.
Yeah.
I mean, that's I got to be real on that. That's
and I believe that he did it because of whatever relationship he felt like he had with her. He was able to do that, and a lot of people, I make fun to my friends a lot because most of my friends, if you don't know the signs, you kind of be looking real goofy, right? But it's like on both sides. You got to understand when you just a friend, a close friend, and when you are in that zone where you possibly go to the next level. Like, so, yeah. He tried to skip the line, buddy. Buddy tried to skip the line. Now, like, it's crazy because in some women would applaud his aggressive, abrasive behavior, though. Because it's like, okay, take your shot, shoot your shot.
No, not in that type of setting. Like, I think him shooting his shot, they already did that. That's when they had that word of exchange where she was like, boy, I'd turn your ass out or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe he was like, turn me out. Okay, baby, you ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? And walked up to her and was like, this is, and tongued her down. Like, this is how I'm going to eat you out. That's just how I think it went down. That's probably.
But he didn't understand the sign. Like, that's not a challenge. That's telling you, we're not in the same league. I'm not interested.
Well, I think he was trying to show her or whatever.
He was trying to give it away.
What he did was absolutely wrong, but I think Suki needs to pay attention and take note and move with you. I mean, yeah, we could be boss bitches and all of this, but it's still a man's world, and I think you need to move with cadence and care. Like, had he known she had a male presence, I don't think he would have tried that shit. I think I don't think nobody's tried it yet when she was with Bill. Now that she's single and she's by herself, niggas is trying their hands. They going a little bit too far. So
yeah, a lot of guys is trying their hand. And I mean, listen, you got a lot of men walking around here desperate, paying for it, desperate, tapping likes all day long. These people are in the room with you, and you're a sex symbol. So they're gonna try.
There should be a safe environment though, because it's not like you're amongst a bunch of fans and stuff right there beside you.
Right.
These are all people that's in the industry. And what was that? That was Lil Duval right there beside her.
Yeah, Lil Duval, Funny Marco, and I didn't get the other person.
Okay, so we in an environment amongst our peers.
Correct.
All of us have security, at least somewhere around or in the vicinity, especially when we traveling. But they're not on the stage because this is supposed to be a safe environment.
But that's why that happened, though. That's the only reason that YK Osiris went that far, though. He wasn't a fan.
Right.
He's looking at her like, we're co-workers. We're on the same level. Let's try to make a move.
Regular security, y'all. I'm talking about, like, especially in the music industry. If you're working in the music industry as a woman and men think that you're single and they have a chance or any type of power or whatever, they're going to try you. They're going to try you because they know that you're single. You understand what I'm saying? As opposed to if she had a man and her man was way out yonder doing what he had to do and she was still the same Sukiana, I don't think he would have did that.
No, but men are supposed to try you when you're successful and single. What are we talking about? His way of doing it was just too aggressive.
Right.
But they're supposed to try you when you're single and not when you got a man.
They're not supposed to be trying to sexually assault you because you're single.
Nah, listen, I like you said.
That's what I'm talking about. When I say try, yes, flirt, flirt or whatever, but not just walk. Like if he knew, you know what I'm saying? Like You can try your hand. You don't have to do it that way.
He just give me the lame dude who never been put in that situation before and was around people that he perceived to be all like of a certain way. I mean, you got Lil Duval, you know what he about. Getting nasty, smile, bitch. You know, he know what he about. And then you got goddamn Sukiana, you got Funny Marco. So it's like, all right, I'm just trying to like, this dude really, why is he even there? Why is Michael Osiris even there? He's not funny. He's not even like a real sexual artist. So what was he doing there? If you're in that situation that you want to shoot your shot, that's like being in the workplace working with some girl that you see and like, oh, I'm about to try Angela tonight. I'm about to see what's up with Angela. And if she didn't say no, she didn't say stop.
Whoa.
What was he to understand?
We didn't hear all the commentary that she was mumbling and shit like that when she was. Can I say shit?
She was like, stop. What are you doing?
No, I ain't going to have. I ain't translating. I didn't hear definitive. Don't do that. Don't kiss me. It was more so a jokingly banter of bashfulness, and she felt embarrassed. You could tell the laughter was of embarrassment.
Can we run that back and turn it up a little bit?
Yes. I don't know if we could turn it up a little bit. I don't know about that capability, but we could definitely play it back. I don't think she gave a. I mean, you can't start off the sentence with "boy, I'll eat you up and turn you out," and then at least you know what I'm saying? Like she was laughing and playing around, and that's why he went in for the second one. After the first one, she could have said, "Yo, don't do that. Don't kiss me." When he kissed on the cheek, she could have said, "Don't do that. Don't kiss me." They're like, "Oh, he just kissed the tattoo."
And
it was all jokes and laughs. So you can't expect the loser to pick up those messages when you're not clear as day. Like, nah, bro, I'm not feeling you like that. You're in the bro zone.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to pull it back up.
But it's crazy because what if he would have done it if she would have had a dude? That would have been crazy. Yeah, Bill was on point. But hey, listen.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
did you see the other interview where Candy's co-host was going smack?
Yeah, rubbing her feet. I mean, that's why I didn't even really pull it up because I didn't really think that was I didn't think that was that bad. Like,
only because no bodily fluid was exchanged. But you know what'd be fucked up though? What'd be fucked up though? 6 months from now, Sukiana and YK Osiris dating.
Wow.
Oh no, that's to him before that. Let me pull up the other one.
He kissed on the cheek right here. She said nothing.
Okay with it. She ain't say nothing. And then this the one.
Like, bro, you're wearing a cut off shirt. He's wearing a cut off sleeve shirt outside. Like, bro, you had no business touching that woman.
Okay,
like
can
that.
you show that to her?
Just 1 minute, life.
All right,
You said you wear what?
No, putting my dick camera.
I know that's right.
So country. Yes.
Well, I feel like honestly, 5 inches is a huge to me.
5
Okay,
inches.
Suki.
No, okay.
That's
Okay, Suki.
I know my mom used to say she'd rather be tickled than be stabbed.
Some people got
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
It's not really, always pleasant.
No, but he's supposed to be.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah, Sixxcess.
Is he carrying a picture in his phone?
Vocally. Let's see that mouth be vocal.
What does your mouth do?
Shit, everything
Whoa.
you do. I make that pussy spit, and I know it do. I watched you walk in this motherfucker.
So you can tell by my walk.
I can tell by your walk that pussy spit.
Hey, you a country? Where you from?
Look at it. The rub of the hair, uncomfortable.
What's happening with it?
Drink of the drink, uncomfortable.
This is how he is every time we get on there.
Hey,
He's been over here saying he wants
Whoever dies in the orange hair, uncomfortable. Look, she drinking the shit out of that drink, uncomfortable.
Suki with the good cook. You know what I'm saying? You be talking about how good that motherfucker smell and all that.
So you want to put
Yeah, I need a motherfucker scratch and sniff about that motherfucker.
scratch and sniff? Oh my God!
Wow.
I'm trying to get
I do have a scratch and sniff.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you know, what I mean, we can go to the back.
Okay, good marketing.
You
Good
want to tell
marketing.
my?
I might put my tongue down that motherfucker.
Oh my gosh, A1.
But we're gonna start. Yeah, see, let's see what that mouth do.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna start with the sniffing of it.
You are aggressive.
She love that shit, man. Look at her.
Wow. Wow.
I don't.
You love that shit.
No, I mean after like during sex maybe, but you know that not right now.
Nah, all this talk. That you done met your match. I'm here. What's up? But we're gonna start with the sniffing.
You done met your match. I'm here. What's up?
Right. So
Well, you ain't nothing but a hound dog.
I just don't think it was like really.
I mean, listen, like I don't. Damn it!
Hey, look, man.
America about to ban me. Shit! I'm about to get banned. Fuck! I'm about to get banned. Who fault is it? I said it. I fucking said it.
What?
I fucking said it. I blame the victims. Oh my god.
Hey, she said it. You are aggressive.
Yams are like I'm trying to tell you, like it's too much sexual exploitation in this world today. A chick feels like she has to get on stage ass naked, bend over and cover her coochie for a show slot. That's the performance. Now it's showing your Megan knees, and when you get on their page, most artists, new up and coming artists, are ass naked and thongs and bikinis, just to think that that's how they're supposed to promote their music.
So here's the video again. You wanted to see it again. Oh my. Oh.
I heard it the second time.
So I heard her say stop.
Why did she say stop?
Yeah,
I heard the second time. I heard the second time when she went in for the second kiss. When he pull
away, the
second
when
one
she
was,
pulled away,
yeah,
and then I heard her say stop. So hey, that's enough right there.
And he stopped.
Hey.
He stopped. He walked away after that. But he had on a cut sleeve shirt, a sleeveless t-shirt on. That's not making move wear. That's not making move wear, YK Osiris. That's not making move wear.
So I like how she eventually came to his defense because I mean social media was sparing him.
I think they should do a song together. Something, you know, real catchy and lovable, and all this to be over. But I think it's time for they should give us something like Busta Rhymes and Janet Jackson's record.
So she says, so Suki says, I first want to thank you to everyone. I want to say thank you to everyone who has reached out. Your thoughtfulness has gone unnoticed. I would like to address the event that took place on Saturday as well as the aftermath surrounding such. First, I want to acknowledge that YK Osiris has apologized to me both privately and publicly, and I have chosen to accept his apology. God always forgives me, and I can always forgive others. That was nice. My accepting his apology is not my excusing or lessening the severity of his actions. This is destiny choosing to forgive the grace of Osiris. This is destiny choosing to give grace to Osiris. He is young. It is my prayer that this experience will cause him and others to be more mindful and respect the personal boundaries of others. I am human, I am woman, I am a mother and a daughter before I am an entertainer. No matter what my lyrics express, I still have boundaries and a right to have them. Okay. Again, I have accepted his apology and am working towards getting back to my life. I'm giving YK the grace and forgiveness that I want to be given to me as I'm discovering and defining myself on this very public and sometimes unforgiving entertainment platform. Thank you again, and I deeply appreciate the support. She goes on to say, I am a pro-Black woman, and I am not into tearing Black men down. This is something I'm choosing to forgive him for. I love him and accept his apology. I would like to move on from this.
I like it. Shit, we need more black women like this.
I love it.
Protect our black queens.
Yeah. So that I don't know. I like how things ended. I think that
Of course, man. Of course, she got to accept. She got. I appreciate. I appreciate Suki. Now, like I want to hear. I can't wait to hear her next record, man. I can't wait to hear the next record.
are you serious?
Yeah, I can't wait
Pour
to hear
it
it.
in my cup. Pour it in my cup. I want to Casamigos. Pour it, pour it in my cup. Okay, all right.
Wait, you were listening to a Sukiyana song?
That's a Sukiana song. Pour it in my cup. Pour it.
All right.
I have
Well,
never
did
listened to
not
that music.
expect that.
Her and Afro B. I
Yeah,
want
us guys don't listen to Sukiyana. We just hear when when her clips come across our Instagram. All right, what's next on our agenda?
I think this is hilarious. So let's tap into some light waters before I get to the trigger warning. I'm gonna hurry up and do this.
When you use the word hilarious, I get afraid. Do I need another J for this? Go ahead.
I don't know. Have you guys ever been paid for a show and you knew you didn't want to go, so you just took the money and just decided not to go?
Hell nah.
No.
Hell nah.
No.
Nah, that's dead. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen right there.
No bull.
What would you do if you paid an artist to perform and they took the money and just decided not to come and didn't even give you a reason?
I ain't about to be that dumb, but I'm gonna make my money back regardless. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to see that artist too, though.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Next Sunday, Juneteenth weekend with Memphis Elite Team. It's gonna go to fuck down. Make sure y'all pop out. Trey, you coming?
I'm in that bitch.
Make sure y'all pop out. It's on the motherfucking floor. We doing a Walk 'em Like a Dog contest, cash prizes, crazy giveaways. So make sure you pull up. It's lit. What's that on your ass?
So apparently, Saucy Santana skipped out on a booking and does not want to give the people back their money. So
I need to hear the logistics of it.
The promoters are saying that they want to sue.
I need to hear the logistics of it, right? Because what a lot of times what these promoters do is they send like deposits or they send like things like that, right? But then there's this one thing that a lot of people don't talk about that us artists send over, writers and demands. And if y'all don't have those things right, if y'all don't have all those things in place, well, guess what? Nothing matters. I don't have to come. I don't have to show up. Like,
here's the proof.
What's that?
The contract states how much money they owe Santana for the booking and when the appearance will take place.
Yeah, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing to me. You know why? Because we, like I said, the key thing is what did they what there's a lot of other things that go into place when it talks about not making a booking. I want to hear why.
There is a contract specifically stating that if the agreement is not met, the artist will owe 100% of the money back to the promoter.
Hey man, I gotta run. I definitely appreciate, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, of course. Nice having you, Seth.
Loved it. Thank you for stopping through, Bread Stacker.
Hey, thank you, man. Hey man, y'all want to catch me? Y'all catch me on Dank Dads Sportscast. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all. Hopefully y'all have me come back again.
Of course,
you know?
of course.
They danked up, my boy.
All right.
Most definitely.
Talk to you later.
All right.
Now I'm not gonna hold you. This is tough, but I still need to see all the details behind it, man. Because a lot of these people don't be a lot.
How much they sent Saucy Santana? And this is the accommodations they got for him.
Okay.
And the check.
Okay. It don't look like he received that check.
Well, no, that's the check to the venue.
Right.
So they gave him half, and they was gonna give him, I think, half on arrival.
Yeah, that's how it usually works.
And he said, I met your team last night and came to the table seeking a solution without having to do this very thing right here. They came at me like it was my responsibility to find you another venue to perform at. I would have had some degree of grace or flexibility if there was some degree of humility in how you all dropped the ball. It's life, it happens, but addressing it head on is mandatory because right now we're owed a lot of cash.
So what sounds like to me something happened with the venue.
So I wonder what happened with the venue.
It could be anything from security, safety, you know what I'm saying? But if these things are not met, you cannot expect for an artist to just go out his way. And the reality of it is, I don't know how much money they lost besides what they paid the artist. The event still happened. He seemed to have promoted the event as well. So he should be paid something because I don't know. But at the end of the day, these promoters got to understand that there's an obligation that you have to do when you go into paying these artists. Like you have to pretty much be real accommodating until you get the job done. Sometimes kissing ass.
Seems like there's a lot of suing going on these days. So
Yeah, that's the new word. I just told one of my friends sue somebody this morning.
Are you serious?
Sure enough, did. I said you should sue him. You should definitely sue him. And if you need some numbers, I can send them to you. Send you some lawyers that would definitely take on that case. Yes.
Apparently, a man is suing BET for $2 million for false advertising for the promotion of the Amber Rose and Jocelyn fight on the series College Hill, and then deciding not to show it. I feel the same way. How you feel about that?
I feel the same way. I feel robbed. You can't do that.
Do you think he have a chance?
Yep. Because these people spend a lot of money on this stuff. But hold on, who's suing?
A random guy.
Oh.
A random guy.
No. He doesn't have a chance. He doesn't.
He's a law graduate. His name is James Camper. Claims that the only reason he subscribed to BT Plus, an online subscription service, was to watch the particular show after being drawn into the shows from the spicy trailer and other promotions. As mentioned, BT decided midway into the season that they wouldn't show the fight between Amber and Jocelyn out of respect for all parties. James claims that he was deceived by BT. Claims the company knew they weren't going to show the fight, but made a profit off of it in the end from the amount of people tuning into the series and the people who subscribed solely for that show. James wants a cool $2 million from the company for false advertisement. I want some money too, James.
But that's how it would work. We all got to put in our claim. Now that this lawsuit has been out there, everyone watching, if you did get your subscription to BT Plus or you paid last month, go ahead and attach yourself to this claim out there and break that $2 million down. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. James is an idiot. You pay $5, $6 maybe, and you could have canceled the subscription at any time. But the show's a very good show. Now, secondly, how does that equate to $2 million? What the what? I don't know how the math. I don't know the math. The subscription is $6 a month, and he's asking for $2 million for the month that he spent to binge watch on the show and realize they wasn't going to show the fight.
Yeah, because I mean, it's built up anxiety, disappointment, what can lead to depression, legal fees, I believe. There's a lot of ways I can chop up $2 million for it. Look, I need to get on this case.
You fucking right. I'm not easily sold, but you just sold me on that.
Like that's facts.
And you use all legal jargon. So that's amazing.
Run me my money.
Yeah, BET. Well, now Tyler Perry owns it. Tyler, show the fight. Show the fight. Show the fight. Show the fight.
That's definitely interesting. I want to see how that all plays out. Now, trigger warning, trigger warning.
Oh shit.
We're about to get into
Put on a bulletproof vest and shit.
you know what, before I do that, because I don't know if the stream gonna get cut. So let's just talk about this right here. So how do you feel about Boosie?
Oh, I don't. I don't.
What do you mean you don't?
I don't feel. I don't really even subscribe to Boosie. I'm sorry. I hear about Boosie in the news, but I'm not like one of those. I'm not like one of those black people that like barbecue chicken and watermelon and Boosie.
You racist piece of shit. All right, let's play with what old man CW had to say. He been chilling, or maybe nobody's promoting him, so I haven't heard much about him. But let's just see. So apparently, he's
3, 4, 5 nights in jail. Oh, nigga be sad, motherfucker. Oh, it really hit. Cause you be thinking, oh, I'm finna wake up from a bad dream. But when you wake up the next morning, they fucking with you by breakfast in the morning. Oh, you ain't got no appetite to eat. Cause you trying to wait to see if they go give you a bone, if they go let you out. Oh man, nigga blood pressure don't know if it's gonna go up or plummet. Oh boy, nigga. Then that second day, oh man, it be rough on a nigga ass. You take your while to get remember, Boosie, you said that. If Vlad is a fan, why he ain't got me locked up? You got what you asked for, nigga. You got what you asked for, nigga. Now, God can also give you what you asked for. You want to be a hero to the streets. You want to be a hero to the ghetto. You want to be a street prophet. So God need a Daniel. God need a Daniel, Boosie. And who better to play Daniel than you? Remember, Daniel had to go in the lion's den, nigga, and show everybody that God is real and he don't get ate up by the lions. Nigga, God done chose you to play Daniel for us, Boosie. Since you so motherfucking gangster, and you got all these gangster codes and ethics. Nigga, put your suit on like Millie Mayer, nigga, and go in that fucking ass, because you about to be Simmons. Now, when the TV is the feds, he ain't got me locked up. Remember, Boosie, you said that. Feds come, they don't just come just to be help. I made a mistake. Now feds show up, they done dotted their I's, crossed their T's, and they know they got you. So here's the thing, Jack. You get to be a model gangster for the babies. And they'll get to see, nigga, how gangsters deteriorate as time progresses and go on. We already know this gangster got a diabetes problem. He's gonna deteriorate fast. Feds come, they don't just come just to be help.
Now, I ain't a huge fan of what he said because I like Boosie, but do you think allegedly that maybe it does have a lot to do with him talking a lot?
Yeah. Hello. You listen. What they say? History repeats itself. And like he said, he spoke it into existence. But the crazy part is, did you hear why they said they arrested Boosie?
Yeah, sure did. I think it was because of a video. Well, he went in for one charge, and then it was another clip of him. Let me pull that up. Hold on.
On Instagram Live with one of his friends with a gun on him, and then going into a known gang related area.
Yeah. Right, y'all.
So, I mean, like, So I guess is Boosie home?
He basically got a gun on his back, I think.
Yeah, that's that lighter JmonGibbs had. That's that lighter JmonGibbs had, America.
Now, do you think that's fair for them to be able to use that to
Hell
jack
yeah.
up?
Hell yeah, it's fair. That's what we got to ask for. Shit. Do you think it's fair that they chose to record Boosie knowing that he fucking? Do you think that it's fair that these niggas decided to let Boosie be in that situation? Why not have it covered, tucked, whatever? Boosie wanted it to be seen.
Exactly. That's what I don't understand. Why are you wearing these too small clothes? Because you're not concealing anything. You're carrying. Like you would want your clothes big enough to conceal whatever you're carrying,
Shit,
right?
not when you in that hood. He know where he at.
Anybody can snatch it from behind his back.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even think that makes any sense.
Nah, no.
If you are convicted, I mean, well, not a felon.
Sound like to me like you just that's a dummy move. You've been doing clean all that time, and that's how you get caught for real. Not even in the act of something, you get caught by somebody else Instagram for real. For real. Come on, man. God damn.
It's interesting to see how he's going to get out.
Weasel out of it.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it ironic that he was saying a couple days ago how he wanted to be a lawyer, and now he might be having to fight a case, so he might have an opportunity to get that first case under his belt. Shout out Boosie.
Yeah, I don't
They
even.
They did my man Boosie.
I don't know. It's a bad look, and hopefully, he can. I
He's
don't
too
know.
old for that. Like these niggas be acting like they young. You ain't one of these 17-year-old rappers out here.
Well, I mean, if they put out that album,
You a boss and you walking around here like that. That's crazy.
apparently,
Allegedly. Hell yeah. Epic. Epic. I ain't gonna lie, I streamed a few. But yeah. I was shocked at this though. I was shocked that not one of his records went platinum. That's wild. Cause I was almost so confident that at least Murder on My Mind was already platinum. If not Murder on My Mind, mixed personalities. So yeah, that was interesting for me to know.
But but is it fair that doesn't this contribute to the temperature of the rap industry now? Like, you on trial and your music just skyrockets. Kill somebody and allegedly and your music skyrockets.
Yeah. I mean, it's not down. It's been since the beginning of time. Why did Pac beat Bruce Springsteen? Not because Pac was the greatest rapper of all time at that time, because he was fighting a case, and the legal system, the media, everyone that could was putting his music on Front Street to try to condemn the lyrics. What they don't understand is every time you play it, you're still making some money for that artist. So that's what's interesting. That's gonna be to the end of times though. Bad publicity is probably still the best publicity.
I mean, that's why people doing all kinds of
wild, geek, and goofy shit. I mean, you gotta think about it though. Like, when was the last? What was the last time somebody really shared something positive and productive that you put out there?
I mean, I saved some clips, I didn't repost them yet, but I mean that's
Not just you. It's not just you. It's America. You know how hard it'd be for most people to get up and post that post and be like, "Good morning. You are powerful. You are a great person. You have the power to be great." They get up and post, oh my God, they was fighting last night. Bloop. Oh, that was a shootout. Y'all see the 2-time for that joint? Bloop, bloop, bloop. Nobody fucking give a damn about your peace, your happiness. Why? Because unless there's more people happy, right? No one wants to care about your happiness. There's way more people mad that want to mess up your day. You tell the person, oh yeah, I got some great news. Big deal. What is it? You gotta ask, if you hear me, what does this mean?
Trigger warning.
Oh, what does this mean?
Okay, so apparently the White House had a huge Pride Month celebration to celebrate, of course, the liberation of the LGBTQIA plus community and their accomplishments and, you know, just their existence, their whole existence. So at one point, now this is a family-friendly event.
Right.
I don't think I've seen clips of children there, but allegedly there were children in attendance.
Okay.
And I gotta be politically correct. A group of transgenders decided to go topless to show their breast scars or to feel liberated in their transition.
Okay. It did cost, I guess. Whatever.
So let's just play this video.
I'd rather you not, but
Welcome to the White House.
Thank you.
Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Year. Happy Pride Life.
Ain't no Pride Year. It's a month.
Thank you, President. It is an honor. Trans rights are human rights. Are we topless at the White House?
Welcome to the White House.
Thank you.
So people went crazy because man, woman, trans, whatever you are, people felt that it was inappropriate to reveal your body parts at the White House, especially at the White House, because it's supposed to be a formal place. Most people dressed up formally to go there. However, people felt like they pretty much disrespected the event. Now, also, people in the community felt like this pretty much takes them a step back because this is a trans woman, which is a man transitioned into a woman, who was standing aside women who cut off their breasts in an attempt to live as a man. So we had trans men. Hold on, let me.
Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Year. Happy Pride Life.
Hi, Mr. President. It is an honor. Trans rights are human rights. Are we?
So you have a woman that transitioned to a man that cut her breasts off, and then you have a man that transitioned into a woman who now has breasts.
Topless at the White House?
Another trans man, which is a woman who cut her breasts off and is now living as a man. I think that's it. So people just felt like it was really inappropriate, regardless of your sex or your gender. You shouldn't be going topless at the White House, especially when kids are present. Now, the trans woman responded, stating that
it has recently come to my attention that conservatives are trying to use the video of me topless at the White House to try to call the community groomers, etc. And I would just like to say that, first of all, going topless in Washington, D.C. is legal. And I fully support the movement in freeing the nipple, because why is my chest now deemed inappropriate or illegal when I show it off? However, before coming out as trans, it was not. All you're doing is affirming that I am a woman. All you're doing is saying that trans women are women, because for some reason, people like to sexualize women's bodies and say that they are inappropriate. My trans masculine friends were showing off their top surgery scars and living in joy, and I wanted to join them. And because it is perfectly within the law in Washington, D.C., I decided to join them and cover my nipples just to play it safe because I wanted to be fully free and myself. I had zero intention of trying to be vulgar or be profane in any way. I was simply living in joy, living my truth, and existing in my body. Happy Pride, free the nipple. It has recently come.
Okay. All right.
So the White House banned her, called the behavior inappropriate, and believes that parades should be family friendly. So my question to you is, do you feel like she should be banned from the White House because of her behavior? Like, is that fair to ban?
If they banned all of them, if they banned all 4 of them,
okay.
I'm in total agreement with it. If they banned all 4 of them, I'm in total agreement with it.
Okay.
But not just her, no. Not by herself.
Okay. So with you saying that, if a woman is jogging down the street topless and a man is jogging down the street topless, is that perfectly fine?
It's perfectly legal.
I thought they out in
DC ain't the only state. New York is like that as well. Like women can walk around topless as well. It's not a crime.
I thought they give out tickets for indecent exposure. When did that start?
About 2 years ago, they allowed women to start. The movement was free the nipple, and they allowed women to start in several states. But I know New York was major for because they were the first to do it, and to allow women to walk around just as topless as the man was. And I mean, people are right. I mean, like, I shouldn't be able to walk around with my shirt off, and a woman should not be able to walk around with her shirt off at her own comfortable skin. It's the same thing like we said with Suki. You should be free to be whatever you want to be and how you want to be without people violating it or, taking away your space. But the point that they made was that if that's a family place, it's not about you being a man or a woman. It's about people don't want to see your nakedness at a family event. I mean, hell, my family still tell me pull your pants up if I'm sagging. It's a family event. Have some class. I'm all for y'all wanting to show your scars and all for y'all wanting to free the nipple and do your freedom of choice thing. But time and place, people. Time and place. Sheesh. She should be banned. That ain't the place. You don't go to the White House and show your nipples. That's worse than showing your ass. We all know what happens when you show your ass in public.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I mean, if it's legal, then nobody should have anything to really say about it. That's
correct.
Why?
That's why they wasn't arrested. But they could be told to not come back here. You're trifling. I mean, if I go on Six Flags and Wild Out, they can ban me. I've been banned from Crystal Skating Rink, y'all. Believe it or not, for a different reason, but I'm banned from it. So you don't act like you're supposed to act in a certain place. They can ban you, and you can't make it like it's about a cause when it could just be about what's right and what's wrong. Have your damn clothes on. I mean, like, it looked like everybody was there classy. The one guy was in a Navy suit, and then you got people walking out there. The dude was in overalls like a farmer. And the other dude was in cutoff jeans. Like he was about to get drunken at some cookout or something, right? It looked like you was at home. Not like you was at the White House. Come on, man. Have some class. There was a whole Navy man up there. And Joe Biden, why is he such an idiot? You see how he was acting with the camera?
What, acting shy?
No, he didn't even know how to use it. It's a video. He always give me that like the old dude that don't know what the hell going on. Jesus Christ, President, step it up. Before I run for president in a few years.
Do you feel like one woman could do everything?
No. I do not feel like one woman can do everything.
Do you feel like a woman could be a man's everything?
No. It's impossible.
And why is that?
I want to know why. I'm trying to understand why it's impossible, but it's demands, right? Supply and demand. Nobody can have everything. Nobody.
So you
Not a
don't
man, not a woman.
Nobody can be nobody's everything. So a man can't be a woman's everything, and a woman can't be a man's everything.
No. But that's not the point of being with each other either. I want people to understand that. But no, people cannot be everything to somebody. No. And that's why I always, what I preach is a lot different though.
Okay, so meaning a relationship is compromising, you're just going to have to go without everything, but you might get most of everything.
Yeah, you have to give and take. Take what you can get and appreciate what you can get and understand and accept what you can. A selfish person wants everything.
Okay, but how does one prevent its cravings and yearnings for that of what is missing?
Listen,
Everything.
I'm gonna try to put it in another round for people, right? There's always going to be things that you see and you may want and you may desire. But sometimes you have to look at where you are in life. And that's why you can't have these things. Right? I mean, a person that like I don't know, give me the shittiest job you could think of, right? Making the lowest money that they could possibly make. You wouldn't expect to see them driving the most brand new fucking Mercedes out there, top of the line Maybach.
Why not?
Well, because they won't be able to give that car everything it needs. They won't. And that car won't be able to give them everything that they need. I mean, what they gonna be able to do when it needs an oil change and they got $100 in their bank account and the oil change $500.
But in the middle of getting that vehicle, driving that vehicle, it may open the doors for new opportunities, and they may leave that shitty ass job.
Really? What happens in the time frame that it needs some maintenance or anything that is required, just the small stuff that are required, and you only bring in $100 a month, $200 a month. The thing about it is, you can very much so say that I could get this Mercedes if I'm willing to give this everything that I have and go without other things.
I disagree. I feel like people can be each other's everything.
What?
Mm-hmm.
How?
How not?
No. The thing is, how?
What
Right?
you're talking about? Like,
No, like
in a relationship, like, okay, what more could you want outside of love, attention, all of that basic shit? So one can do all of that. No.
In today's world, and I think I always say in today's world, but it's probably always been like this since the beginning of times. We just don't know, and maybe we'll find out. But in today's world, you cannot expect for one person to be everything, right? And you can't expect to want everything, because then if you're wanting everything, you're taking no time to really focus on the things that you have. You're not.
Said anything about wanting everything. I said, could you be someone's everything? And
you can't be somebody's everything.
Everything might not be that much.
If you want a girl, let's just play a game. A guy says, "What is everything?" A woman that is gonna make love to you, cook for you, clean, and do all these, like, I guess, prehistoric beliefs.
Why is that prehistoric?
Well, because if you're asking a woman to be like, we're talking like in a 50-50 world.
Oh, see, I don't subscribe to that. So
The thing about it is, but like, so if a woman, so like the thing is, if a woman is not providing 50-50, then she's not providing financially. So then she's not providing everything.
Exactly. So then she needs no, but why does a man base a relationship off of the financial? I had this conversation.
Okay, if she can't cook, if
a man can financially take care of, okay, so 50-50 does not have to be financially and as far as physically in the household. Like if a man is working and he's doing all that needs to be done, the woman can still be working, right? She can still contribute to the household in other ways. He can pay the mortgage. She can make sure that he has clean socks and drawers and t-shirts and food and maybe pick up the cable bill here and there. Do the little things around the house. Like, of course, you say prehistoric laundry, cooking, so he doesn't have to go out and find food every day.
Right.
Making sure that he's good. Like, to me, that's still 50-50. Like, I don't understand why nowadays it's like men are looking at women like, no, we have to go 50-50 on the bills, and then you still want her to cook. You want her to clean. You want her to do your dirty laundry. Like, you want her to fuck you all the time. Like, it makes absolutely no sense.
Exactly. It doesn't. It makes absolutely no sense. Why? Hence why I said women cannot, no one can be someone's everything. It's impossible because it makes no sense to be everything. It makes no sense to take care of everything. If I'm going to take care of everything, I should be by myself. No one is someone's everything. So you are the pieces to the puzzle to make it everything.
Okay, so when I say someone's everything, I'm not talking about like just that. I'm talking about like as a whole, like as I was speaking, all the basic needs need to be met, right? But I don't understand why men nowadays, this new, mentality that men have, they harp so much on the 50-50 financially with women. She don't have to be
I don't think any man
with you to be your everything. If you're taking care of that, she can be your 50-50 with taking care of the cable bill. Like I said,
speaking as a man, I don't think any man wants or cares what his woman pays.
Okay.
This is the reality of it when it comes to men and this 50-50 thing, right? You can't walk around like you're a boss, like you run things, like you're independent, like you can do all these things and you're so powerful and benevolent, but you need someone to take care of you. And in the realm of take care of you, if you're talking about, oh, my man's supposed to do this and my man's supposed to do that and my man's supposed to do that, then you have to understand that as a woman, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this to warrant the man to do these things. But when it's perceived that I can be free, independent, a businesswoman, I can make these moves, I can make these plays, I can be a boss, and you can be a boss too. Well, hold on. If we two bosses, then we should be acting accordingly. You shouldn't be saying that you want to be a boss, you want to be independent, but yeah, I want to be taken care of and given. Like, no, that doesn't work. It's a trade-off.
Independent in a codependent situation. So like when I say that, a woman should still be able to, she should still be liberated enough to still be able to go out and get her own money, to maybe take her man on lavish vacations when he need a break, or go out and get the money in case he lose his job. She has the money saved up to hold down the household. Like, why does she have, it has to be one or the other. Either you're going to work and pay 50-50 of the bills, or you gonna sit your ass home and cook and clean like a prehistoric.
Because
like, why is it so
because it's this no because it's the same way on the flip side of the coin. It's the same way on the flip side of the coin. A man can't not be what a husband is supposed to be when he's asking to make a woman his wife. He can't come to her and say, look, I'm ready to make you my wife, but I'm a man. I'm still not gonna come home at night. I'm a man.
You
I'm
know,
still gonna
that's
hang
not
with.
what men. That's not just because you're a man don't mean you don't have to come home at night. Okay, like let's not. No, don't do that.
No.
Don't do
It
that.
doesn't. It doesn't matter what I. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm talking anything on the table. Anything on the table. A man has to act
I'm gonna pay the
accordingly.
bills and you gonna clean up. Okay, all right. Say stuff like that. Or I'm the man. Like you gonna do what I say. Like use example like that. But
I mean, like I'll
the
take
man
those.
not gonna come home at night. So
I'll take those. I'll take those examples. I'll take those examples. But at the end of the day, the point still is a requirement, and you're proving it. There's a requirement when it comes to what you want as a husband. Like so, there's a requirement of what is expected to be as a wife, and it's not. It's not like a wishy washy thing, but like anybody that's saying, "Oh, I'm with you because I want you to cook, I want you to clean, I want you to be there for me and help me financially, I want you to do all this and that." Oh man, you are being rather barbaric, man or woman. If a woman is requiring a man to do all these things, and it's like if a man does it, that's cool because at the end of the day, the man's reward is not the same as a woman's reward. And that's what a lot of women do not understand. The reward for a man is not the same for a woman. I mean, y'all are happy with like, oh, look, he took me out to dinner. He brought me something nice. He brought me flowers. He showed. Okay, cool. But like, if you ask a man, like, what's his reward? What makes you know that you're doing a good job? I mean, taking a woman out to dinner or a woman taking you out to dinner and paying, it may do something for some men inside. But majority of the men on that their reward is the physical.
And what's the physical?
I mean, just period, just having that woman on their arm, being able to say that this is my woman, like having some type of exclusivity, right? Those are the physical things that's going to make a man be like, oh shit, I'm gonna hold this shit down. When you got a woman that like she's still on everybody's page, up in everybody's DM, everybody up in her DM, every party. How you expect a man to be like, hey, look, shit, my girl's straight. You know what I'm saying? Now I know all the niggas in her DM and shit.
We've been together 6 years. He slid in my DM on Facebook.
And she slid in my room after that. I never feel like one female can amount to everything that I wanted. Whether she can cook and clean, but she couldn't have sex, or she can cook, clean, have sex, but she didn't know how to be there financially.
We knew nothing about poly, and we tried it. We liked it. We started doing more research, and it just kind of went from there. We really don't have jealousy and insecurity issues. We always uplift, especially within the women. We always uplifting one another.
So like before I met them, like I was a single parent and it was like real hard on me, but just meeting them and them meet my son, like it's got 10 times better.
It's going to be hard to be in a poly relationship if you do have a lot of insecurities and if you're a jealous person. So you won't be able to do it because it'll break you mentally. Poly is great when it comes to household chores. One person might be cleaning the kitchen. One person might be cooking. One person might be doing the kids' hair or helping the kids with homework. You just get a lot of help.
They're benefiting and they're grasping and they're gaining a lot within just being into the relationship.
With the right people, you would never want to go back. It's going to be hard to go back to being monogamous. Why make my life harder when I can have it
especially with the right people? It comes in all forms and shapes and sizes.
So y'all tell me out there, how do you guys feel about poly?
I'm so hurt by that. I'm so benevolent by
Why?
Like all of those people just sounded real. Like, all right, all of those people got or getting what they need out of that situation, right? But what happens when the needs change? What happens when she one that needed someone to watch her kids meets a man that can watch her kids, or her kid is old enough to watch himself, right? What happens then? What happens when the other two didn't even speak, but what happens in a real logical situation when someone comes in and can possibly take care of all the bills or help out with the bills. And you got 4 women
Mhm.
because one of them couldn't have sex, one of them couldn't cook, one of them couldn't clean.
Mhm.
And they got one man because you can do everything what? Financially because you can pay some bills? What is it? Why would they all choose one man but he gets to choose 4 women? Why do you think that is? Because like I said, the reward is totally different for a man and for a woman. All the women was looking for some support and somebody to have their back and somebody to take care of some bills, somebody to make them feel safe. But all that man was really looking for, he could have just said it was really just some sex.
Why you say that? You don't think he love them all?
No, because because his quest was for sex. He said she couldn't cook, but he said she could cook, but she couldn't have sex. She could have sex, but she wasn't there financially. She could have sex, but she wasn't really a good supporter. She couldn't have sex, but she could clean up. So it's all about sex for him. That nigga tripping.
I mean, he did. I mean, but all of them contribute something to what he wants. And you actually,
Yes, one of them can cook. One of them can clean. The one that don't, and I'm guaranteeing the one that can't have sex is the babysitter and the cleaner. Or she's probably the cooker.
I mean, what more could a man ask for?
Yeah, the one that can't have sex, she cooks. She cooks. She makes sure all
So
of
you
them.
don't think it's possible for a long-lasting poly relationship?
No, because poly relationships are of circumstance. Poly relationships are of people that are like hurt in single relationships several times. Poly relationships are people who are agreeing that they don't want to do everything. They just want to play a small role and get what they want out of it. So if you go into any situation saying that, like at the end of the day, everybody is going to reach that point in your life where that light bulb goes off. Some later than others, but everybody's light bulb goes off. When that light bulb goes off, everybody wakes up. Only people that don't experience that light bulb is the people who unfortunately time get cut short before it can happen. But if you live long enough, that light bulb is going to go off. And when that light bulb goes off, you're going to ask yourself, what the hell am I doing? Because I'm going to tell that poly dude this, right? I'm going to tell him how he losing. So me and a monogamous, right? That's the word when you're just one person. Me in a monogamous relationship with just one woman. I have to worry about one birthday, one anniversary. He has to worry about 4 birthdays, 4 anniversaries. I have to worry about one time in the month that's going to be. I have to worry about one attitude that's dealing with me. I have to worry about one person's feelings and care about one person's needs. He has to worry about 4 people. And let me tell you one thing. If I know one thing for sure and 2 things for certain, that in that household, rather it be jealousy or not, that brother is a tied brother. He may be having fun, but his schedule is booked. And let me tell you who don't have any guy friends. That guy. That guy.
Why would he need guy friends when he got 4 women?
He ain't got no time for guy friends. And he needs them because he going to be looking for a 5th one. And what's going to happen when he keep rotating them out? What's he going to be able to tell them? Will they be understanding? Who gets the benefits if he dies?
Damn. That's a good ass question.
Who's the bottom bitch?
I don't know. I'm all for poly. Like I couldn't be in a poly relationship.
That was my question. That was my next question. That was my next question. Could you possibly see yourself? And that's one of the things that like that's it. It's not for people that's jealous or shit like that. But at the end of the day, that's some wild shit.
Yeah, I couldn't see myself in one, but I wouldn't mind having like if I could get 2 or 3 guys that can, coexist with each other. I don't think I would have a problem with that.
No, I'm just more than happy that I would never be able and never ever in my mind think to deal with multiple women in one household. That's ridiculous. And that man right there is asking for it. And I would like to put that man on my Sixxcess calendar. I will be checking up on him in the next 2 years to see how that works out. Because I don't see it working. And if he makes it past 2 years, I'm going to go ahead and tap up into the 5 year. But that guy is who I will be watching. I'm hoping the TV show's coming of that. But I tell you one thing for certain, he's definitely lost his mind. There's a reason why only the kings used to have a bunch of wives. Because there's a lot of stuff that you have to have in place to be able to deal with that many women successfully.
I don't think so. I think it'll be easy.
Yeah, says the woman who wouldn't be in one of those relationships.
I mean, I just it's not for me, but I would do it. Like if I had a guy and another guy that was cool, because I mean,
Tripping. You talking about putting 2 guys? You talking about having multiple husbands?
yeah, more incomes in a household. Some guys can't fix cars or do plumbing.
Girl, that's why they got people called plumbers, mechanics, and shit. Stop being cheap and lazy.
Handy guy, one
You know
poetic, emotional.
Well, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and tell everybody like and subscribe at the bottom, y'all. Y'all go ahead and like and subscribe. Shout out boy J Money, who is actually, doing some big movies and stuff, dropping down. He won't be here next week either because he got some more shooting to do and more work to do. So shout out him. Y'all go check out his music on all platforms too while y'all get a chance. Y'all know y'all can always rewatch these podcasts and check them out on the Spotify and Apple Music podcast section where we lit and live. And you got that 365 Boss Biz Radio playing some music in rotation, guys. I seen some singles on there. Y'all might want to go check those out. Smoke by Sixxcess is on there. And we got Sight on there. And I can tell y'all all my records is on there, but it was also some records by my man Huncho on there. So y'all go check those out. And shout out Izzy, man, who keep on keeping my day interested with these stories. Jzabel, what you got coming up?
Same old. Y'all just make sure to stay tuned in, stay watching. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. Like I said, subscribe to the YouTube. Stay up to date with what we got coming up next. It's certain needs women can provide, like the feelings of accomplishment or a certain goal that has nothing to do with the woman.
Yep. I mean, like the thing is, like, I can go on and on about that subject, but it's just no reason why you should be expecting everything from somebody. You have to understand there's gonna be times you have to pick up the slack. There's gonna be times you're gonna have to help people and help your significant other, and not always be the one receiving the help. And sometimes you just expecting something from everybody, expecting everything from one person means that you're accepting and you're requiring yourself to give everything to one person. And you have to understand, don't put that much pressure on yourself. Be fair to yourself and others. It's like, hey, if I can, then I will. If I can't, then oh well.
Everyone in. If you can't, I'm gonna bring another one and tag team. Ow!
And on that note, and make sure y'all following Rolling with Sixxcess, and make sure y'all following Boss Biz Radio and Jzabel the Truth's Real page. I don't know if she's gonna tell y'all about that or not, but y'all follow them all.
Yeah, it's in the Boss Biz info page, so y'all can just follow me there. Y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. As always, we'll be back next Monday.
Yep.
Happy Juneteenth. That's what I will trying to say
Happy Juneteenth. And Face Lover, it's not a made-up black holiday. It's real.
Welcome to the session.
And we are live.
What it do? What it